There we go. This is just for the people who keep asking. All right. So I had to wait to make this because I was away from an alternate device. So we're doing this on the original Switch because game backups and everything. So what we're gonna be going over is how to pretty much get any blade you want. Of course, there are some blades that are, from my knowledge, only available after you beat the main game, but there's a whole lot of them that are available before then, including, the ultra rare blades, such as Kos-Mos. Now you're probably asking yourself, wait, how did he get Kos-Mos so early, so quickly? And at pretty much the beginning of the game. As you can see, I've only been playing this game for an hour and 39 minutes. Some of that, I probably went to the bathroom real quick, but I kind of speed ran here, to kind of restart over. And the reason for that was, I wasn't sure how the whole blade thing worked. And, I got the DLC. I'm pretty sure the DLC is free. But they do give you a hefty supply of crystal cores, or core crystals, including common. Well, common, they only give you like 5 of those, but they give you like 25 rares and like 25 legendary cores. But what we're mainly going to want to focus on is the legendary cores. Don't ask me why I decided to dig into the rare cores or the common cores, but mainly the method we're going to be going over is the legendary core section, because that's also where we get pity. Now, initially, I reran the entire beginning of the game just to get to this point so I could claim all the crystal cores. And this is, if you're not already this far into the game, this is right after Tora gives you the crystal core to summon your first blade. So, I mean, I got lucky. Well, I'm not gonna say I got lucky, but, first blade I think was this one here, or was it this one? I forgot which one it was, let's be honest. But it was definitely one of these. Because I don't know if you can actually get like a rare one. Maybe you can get a rare one on your first draw. But I did realize that you do get different ones on your first draw, which not really a big. But what you're probably seeing here is like the various characters I already got. And of course, Kos-Mos. Now I wasn't trying to get Kos-Mos. The previous time I was running through the cores, I did end up getting what's the other one that's hard to get? Zenobia? Yeah, I ended up with a Zenobia, but I reran anyways. Now, when I say reran, now I went through other crystal cores. I thought I got lucky, and then I started thinking about it. I'm like, okay, well, let me reload. Well, I didn't realize it at the time, but reading's not exactly my strong suit when I'm just playing a game. But every single time you go to pull a character or something, you automatically save the game. Alright, and for the sense of this is demonstrative purposes anyways, nothing I do here kind of really matters because I have my actual save on another device. But, getting right into the nitty-gritty, being a real gacha player, playing a whole bunch of different gacha games, the one thing we always go for is what we call rerolls. Now, this being like the Nintendo Switch system and all that, there are opportunities to be able to reload into older saves. Now we're going based on, what's available to people right off the get-go, and this should work for both the Switch and Nintendo Switch versions. Now, if you're paying for your subscription, you're paying each month. What is it, like $5 or $6? Basically, to have online access. Let's say you do other things online anyways, and you already have it, you know, for the simple $5 or $6 a month. I wish more places were kind of that cheap. I don't know where. Well, I mean, just for this utility itself, pretty helpful. But here we are. So what happens here is, let's just say you're starting a new game. You finally make it to this part, and you get your crystal cores, and you're like, okay, well, I kind of want to establish who I want in my team. Well, maybe you're not going for Kos-Mos, but, you know, just for the sake of the argument, you really want Kos-Mos. So the way I want to consider this is you can do we're just going to focus on legendary cores. The other two sets of cores are kind of whatever. I don't know why I bothered doing any polls, but we're always going to focus on 2 cores at a time for legendaries. Because on your second core, that's when you usually get your pity. So my suggestion is when you do your first pull, well, before even this setup, we're going to go into the setup real quick. So what you're going to want to do, the save data cloud. This is where all the magic happens. We are currently on the save that I downloaded from the save cloud. It's not the same save that's on my Switch 2, but it's the one I have on my Switch at the current moment. So we don't want the console to back up automatically. So what we're going to do is we'll go down to settings. We're going to set this to off, automatic save data backups, and automatic save data downloads. And there we go. I honestly don't know what this does, but it does nothing, I guess, because these both are off. So now, since our current save is backed up, we haven't done any pulls yet. We're kind of imagining that because we're going based on my current data. And then we're in here. Okay, we're gonna make our first pull. My suggestion is, if you get a rare on your pull 1, you can immediately save and upload your save. The whole point is, you know, either getting a rare or getting something you actually want. And I say that based on your second pull. If you get one pull, it's a common, and you get a second pull and it's not something you want, you're just gonna re-download that save file. So, oh, it looks like we might have got a rare. At this point, I'm just gonna skip this. You've probably already seen this guy before. Set this blade. I'm not gonna set the blade, but with one pull, I got Dagus. So what I would do is I'd come over here, data management, save data cloud, and then I would upload the save. Not backed up. Backup save data. There we go. Close. It'll close the game, but now we're gonna upload the new save. Oh snap! Okay. I guess my date and time were completely off on this. We'll fix that later. Because we made our new save is a 1/5/2025. But we'll go back into the game, and then we'll do our 1 or 2 pulls again. We get another rare on our first pull, we'll save, we'll do it all over again. And the point is either just getting the rares or, like I said, things you actually want. Now, if you don't get anything you want on the second pull, go back, re-download the game, re-download the save, come back in, and, you know, restart the entire process, continue. And this is exactly what I did, because I wasn't getting anybody I exactly wanted. I was getting, after like your second pull, you get like a pity, and you have a certain amount of pities, to my understanding. Now, I'm not the expert on this, but I'll come down here again. Sure, why not? We'll just view the Awakening. I don't know why we're viewing the Awakening. Something about it makes me feel good, and I like watching little cutscenes. Always fun. Oh, what are we gonna get? I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be a common character. Yep, common character. Boom. Alright, and this is what I'll say we'll go into, and we'll just go in for the next one. And we'll just do another drop. Can we skip the Awakening? Does that skip the entire thing, or does it just show... Okay, yeah, it's Godfrey. So, no, I don't want Godfrey. So what I'll do here, I'll go into System Settings, I'll go into Data Management, Save Data Cloud. I'm not happy with Godfrey. Save data. Wait, okay, this is the cloud. Not backed up. Oh, okay. I don't know why it was. Oh, is it because of the save? Okay, yeah, probably. I gotta update the. We'll download the save data. Okay, you're currently using close. We'll re-download it. It'll give us a little warning. Now this only takes like a minute or so on, what I do. But since I didn't want Godfrey, now I have the ability to use those 2 crystals again. So I might either get a character on my first draw that's a rare, and I'll just re-upload. Or, I get another common character again, and then and of course your pities are gonna pretty much force certain characters. But this is why we're doing like the 1-2 method. If you know what I'm saying. I know like the pity you're supposed to get is not going to change. There are like what was it? Like there's five separate different draw pools you could be a part of. From the moment you start the game, and you won't know that until after you do your first pull, or you won't be able to know until you officially get your first, second, or third pity, because you never really do know. Okay, and now we have the choice of redoing the Awakenings again. All right. Oh, look at this. We got Nim. At this point, I would, upload the new save data. No, we're not gonna set that. I'd upload the new save data, and we just reset our counter down to, now we have 2 rare pulls we can do, and we'll just keep doing that until we slowly, run down on like the different characters we're gonna have. And this is exactly the steps I took, and eventually I got Kos-Mos. Look, it's Godfrey again, because I'm pretty sure he's one of the pity characters, and that's why he's going to show up so much. So, yeah, good job, Godfrey. But, imagining I had uploaded when I got Nim, I got Godfrey again. I don't want Godfrey, so I'd re-download again. I'd get back those 2 pulls. I'd pull, the 2 pulls again. I'd essentially keep pulling until I got the party I wanted. Set this to Blade? No, because there were certain characters I wanted. I did kind of want a healer, so I was happy when I got Boreas. I'm not sure if he's good or not. Maybe, I don't know. Haven't done much experimenting with the characters yet. Perun, I was happy when I got Perun, so I immediately uploaded that. I think she looks cool. She got a spear, she does attack damage, she's ice. She's ice element. Different element, very good. And then I eventually got Kos-Mos, I think it was like on 18 or something. My what was like my sixth pull, something like that. But then I immediately saved, uploaded it, and I didn't do any more pulls because I don't know. Kos-Mos was supposed to be like super powerful. I've done some playing with her. In my opinion, she's decent. It's probably because I'm so early in the game, you know, it's probably better to be using Pyrrha anyways, because she does have like an attack that drops HP potions, and it was also probably because, you know, I didn't have any other characters in the party. Because as soon as I got Kos-Mos, you know, saved, uploaded, I immediately started going out to try to level up and everything, and kind of wasn't really working out since it was just the main man here. Yeah, just him. No other drivers. And it wasn't until slightly later that it, you know, using Kos-Mos did work out a little bit, but you know, that's everything I did to get the characters I want. Now, there could be other ways for you to manipulate this. Now, the reason why I talk about, I know some people are like, oh, but this is cheating. It's like, well, I mean, I guess that's kind of your opinion. But, you know, as a gacha player, and, you know, even the guy who made the game was like, gachas were, you know, popular at the time, so that's why he kind of implemented this system. I don't blame him. I think it's pretty cool, but I came in at this with a gacha player's mentality. You know, a lot of gacha players, they'll restart their games until they get the first set of rolls exactly the way they want them. Oh, I'm not starting my my new game without you know, whatever character it is, because I know Dagus is supposed to be OP, so I'm gonna keep re-rolling until I get Dagus. And so they will start a new account or whatever, or, you know, even some companies supplement that. It's like, okay, well, we know people are going to do this, so why don't we just make it to your first pull, you can keep re-rolling until you get exactly what you want. I think that's pretty good. I think it's a good mindset, because you know people are going to do it. I know people who re-roll their accounts after almost every single update. I know people who re-roll their accounts just based on, you know, the current event. Oh, we have a collab with the Persona 5. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna start a new account. I'll remake the entire account. I'll go through story mode. I'll grab all the crystals and stuff, and I'll pull until I get all the Persona 5 characters. And you know, you got people like that. So I have a gacha player mentality on this. I don't have any problem with this. So, you know, take it as you will. So if you have like yourself your Nintendo account and Nintendo subscription, you know, use it to your advantage. I mean, this kind of saves you from basically not being able to get whoever you want. So now you can guarantee whoever you want with enough time and dedication. If you're looking for like 4 specific characters, or if you're really determined to have Kos-Mos at the very start of the game, this is pretty much your method. No extra collection required. Like I said, I got all these crystals from the expansion passes, I guess you could say. Which you can get off the Nintendo Network, Nintendo eShop. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much everything you really need to know. Save when you get things you want. Re-download the. Yes, it's in.
Rise and shine.
Yes, it's in today. Re-download the save when you don't get what you want, and just keep rinse and repeating until you know you do get everybody you want. So knowing me, I mean, I've actually just done a couple more polls here. I'm not gonna bother probably doing any more polls until like later on to the game. Really no point really. I think I got exactly the characters I wanted to, which didn't include Namor or Dagus or anything like that. So I'll probably just be chill. Have Kos-Mos as my last draw, and I probably have some more core crystals from just regularly playing the game. And you know, I'll come back later. Maybe try for Zenobia, maybe not. That's completely optional. But you know, I mean, the way if you're doing it this way, you're kind of saving yourself a lot of time. Let's be honest. I know everybody's probably seen that post like I played the game for like 5 years or something like that. Like, maybe. I mean, guy probably was like super unlucky or something. Like that one guy was playing. What was it? I forgot what the game was. The gacha game, but he pulled over 1,000 times. He spent like what was it, like $1,000, $5,000 trying to get this one character with like a 0.1% chance of dropping, and just completely wasted a whole bunch of money basically. But hey, I mean, it's all luck based. You know, use your resources to your advantage, and I hope somebody, you know, got some good information out of this. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't. You know, maybe leave some comments. Tell me what you guys have gone. I mean, I was lucky and I got Kos-Mos. I wasn't trying to get her, but I was trying to get some, you know, characters that I thought were going to be pretty cool. Not that I've seen all the characters yet. I am still pretty fresh into playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I will eventually get to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I don't know if they have a system like this in 3 as well, but, you know, I'm enjoying the game, and I think that's the most important thing. Eventually get through it, enjoy the characters I got, and, you know, probably get to the second round of playing and, you know, get to the other characters. But good luck on your pulls, everybody. I will catch you all again later, and see you guys next time. Good night for now, and, you know, if you ever want to catch me, I'm usually streaming on, you know, Twitch and Rumble under the name Mystery Man 2000. So I will catch you guys there. Good night, everybody.